The theme of this lesson is Be Efficient, Use Shortcuts. The more you write code, the more you will appreciate shortcuts that remove tedious aspects of your work. Let's begin with the zoom in and zoom out shortcuts. This feature is available in many programs, including web browsers, word processors, and photo editing programs. The shortcut for zooming is the same in Sublime Text as it is in most programs. On a PC, press Ctrl+ to zoom in and Ctrl- to zoom out. On a Mac, that is Command+ to zoom in and Command- to zoom out. Another common feature across programs is the ability to undo things that you have done, to return to the prior state before the last change was made. Imagine you were typing in a new paragraph, saying all sorts of crazy stuff. And then you change your mind and decide that you don't want that paragraph after all. Simply press Ctrl or Command-Z to undo your last change. Press Ctrl or Command-Z as many times as you want until you are back to the desired state. If you are really indecisive, you may change your mind again and decide you do want the paragraph after all. Press Ctrl or Command-Y as many times as you want to go forward through your undone actions. So Ctrl or Command-Z is undo, Ctrl or Command-Y is redo. That shortcut is consistent between most programs as well. Another commonly used shortcut across programs is to cut selected elements with Ctrl-X or copy selected elements with Ctrl-C and then paste those elements in another location with Ctrl-V. These three shortcuts also work when moving files on your computer. Let's use these shortcuts to move the second paragraph above the first paragraph. Select the paragraph by clicking and dragging. Press Ctrl or Command-X to cut the paragraph. And then click on the location you want to place the cursor and paste in the paragraph using Ctrl or Command-V. The three keys to remember are all right next to each other on the keyboard. X is cut, C is copy, and V is paste. To further help you remember these, think of X as scissors that are good for cutting. The C obviously stands for copy, and the V follows the X and C, just as pasting would follow cutting or copying. Anytime you are dealing with text in a program, you likely will be provided with search tools to help you find a word or phrase quickly. Ctrl or Command-F is the common shortcut for find in these programs. Let's say you want to find the word headshakes. Type it in and it shows you where on the page that is. Now, it may not seem important here because you don't have very much text, but with the great deal of code needed for web pages, Ctrl or Command-F will soon be your friend. You have made a change. You have put one paragraph on top of another. This change has not been saved, as indicated next to the file name. To save, use the Ctrl or Command-S shortcut. You see the unsaved indicator next to the file name disappear. Open the file in a web browser to see the changes applied. Let's move the paragraph about laughing back to the bottom. However, instead of copying and pasting it, let's try another shortcut. Highlight the portion of the text you want to move, then click on the selected text and drag it to where you want it to be. That will move it down for us. This is typically an effective method when you are moving text a short distance within a document. Use Ctrl or Command-S to save again. Click on the web page to switch from the text editor to the browser, then press Ctrl or Command-R, the shortcut key in most browsers, to reload a page. So those are some of the shortcuts that, once learned, will greatly improve the speed at which you write code. If you want to learn more shortcuts, just go to the menu items in any software package, and the shortcuts will be displayed next to the items. And that, my friends, is all I have to say about using shortcuts to improve your coding efficiency.